Welcome. In this tutorial video, we will explain what a transcript is, how to understand what is on it, and answer some of your most frequently asked questions. In Section 1, we will cover what is a transcript and what are transcripts used for.
In Section 2, we will cover what information is on a transcript. This section will include more information about GPA, academic standing, and more.
Finally, in Section 3, we will cover some of your most frequently asked questions about transcripts.
Section 1. What is a transcript and what transcripts are used for? A transcript is your permanent academic record at Alexander College. A transcript can be used for two purposes: for you to have a centralized record of your own academic performance, and for you to be able to share a record of your academic performance with other institutions or organizations. For example, transcripts are often needed when you are applying to post-secondary institutions, scholarships, or financial aid, or if you are applying for immigration permits such as a study permit or post-graduation work permit. Before we explain more about what information is on a transcript, let us review the two different forms of transcript document, official and unofficial. These two versions of your transcript display similar information, but they are also very different and used for different purposes. There are two major distinctions between an unofficial and official transcript. These are the function, for example, what the document is used for, and the security features. Unofficial transcripts can be downloaded directly by you from your myAC student portal using a computer or mobile device. This document does not include official letterhead or security features, so it cannot be used for official purposes such as applying for admission to a post-secondary institution. An unofficial transcript also contains information such as your level of study and academic standing, which are for your information only and do not appear on the official transcript. You can see an example of an unofficial transcript here on the left. By contrast, official transcripts, shown on your right, cannot be downloaded but must be ordered directly from the Office of the Registrar. To learn more about how to order your official transcript, see our tutorial video here. Official transcripts are printed on a special tamper-proof security paper and issued from the Office of the Registrar directly to the student or receiving institution in a sealed envelope. Some post-secondary institutions will accept an official transcript only if it is mailed directly from the sending institution, and some will accept an official transcript submitted by a student as long as the envelope maintains its original seal. If you are unsure of the policy at the institution you are applying to, please ask before ordering.
Section 2. What information is on a transcript? Now that we have explained the differences between an unofficial and official transcript, let us go over each document in more detail. First, we will look at a sample of an unofficial transcript. Beginning from the top of the document, you will see the title of the document, Unofficial Record, and the date that you have downloaded the document. Next, you will see your current level of study. All programs at Alexander College are classified as undergraduate level, so the level of study displayed here will only change if you graduate with a credential from Alexander College, like an associate's degree, in which case this will change to graduated. Listed under your current level of study, you will see your current academic standing. Your academic standing is based on your term grade point average, or GPA. You are considered to be in good academic standing as long as you continue to meet the college's minimum academic standard, which is the term GPA of at least 1.50. If your term GPA falls below 1.50, you may see a change reflected in your academic standing. Academic standing is normally updated once per term, after all of the final grades have been submitted by faculty. After that, you will see your current program. This is the program to which you are currently admitted. This section of your unofficial transcript also displays your personal identifying information, including your student ID number, your legal name, and your date of birth. To follow, you will see a record of each term during which you were registered, including the start and end dates of that term. Under the headings for each term, you will see a list of all registered courses, their credit values, and your final grades. If a course is in progress and not yet graded, you will see the grade of CIP, Course in Progress. Underneath each term, you will see the term totals, including how many credits were earned and the term GPA achieved. The totals are blank until after all courses in that term have been graded. You will see two additional columns, PTS and R. PTS stands for points, and this value is used to indicate the weighting of the course and grade in the calculation of your GPA. For example, a grade of A in a 3-credit course has a lower weighted value than an A in a 4-credit course. The grade in the 4-credit course has a slightly greater impact on your GPA as a result. The R column, R for repeat, is used to indicate when a course has been repeated. If a course has been repeated successfully, only the higher grade is used in the calculation of your GPA. On the bottom of your unofficial transcript, you will see the record totals. You will notice that this section includes totals for credits earned at Alexander College and for credit transferred to Alexander College. You will also notice the acronym CGPA, which means Cumulative Grade Point Average. This is the cumulative or combined or averaged result of all terms. Your CGPA does not include grades for courses at the preparatory level, for example, English for academic purposes. These courses are usually numbered lower than 100, for example, 099 or 098. If you have transferred credits from another institution to Alexander College, the accepted credits will be displayed near the top of your transcript, above any courses that you have taken at Alexander College. Please note that the grades of transferred courses are not included in the calculation of the CGPA. This is indicated by the blank field in the grades column. If you have been issued a credential by Alexander College, for example, an associate's degree, your credential and the date that the credential was awarded will be displayed at the bottom of your document. Now we will look at a sample of an official transcript. An official transcript is titled Official Transcript of Academic Record and indicates to whom or to which institution or organization the transcript is issued to and the issue date. The official transcript also displays your personal identifying information, such as student ID number, legal name, date of birth, and address. Please ensure that your mailing address is correct prior to ordering your official transcript. You can check or make changes to your mailing address from your profile section of your myAC student portal. You will also notice a field for personal education number, PEN. This field is only applicable if you have been issued a PEN from another BC post-secondary institution, or you attended high school in the province of BC. Next, you will see a record of each term during which you registered, including the start and end dates of the term. Under the heading for each term, you will see a list of all registered courses, their credit value, and your final grades. If a course is in progress and not yet graded, you will see the grade of CIP, Course in Progress. Underneath each term, you will see the term totals, including how many credits were earned and the term GPA achieved. The totals are blank until after all courses in that term have been graded. You will also see two additional columns, PTS and R. PTS stands for points, and this value is used to indicate the weighting of the course and grade in the calculation of your GPA. For example, a grade of A in a 3-credit course has a lower weighted value than an A in a 4-credit course. The grade in the 4-credit course has a slightly greater impact on your GPA as a result. The R column, R for repeat, is used to indicate when a course has been repeated. If a course has been repeated successfully, only the higher grade is used in the calculation of your GPA. On the bottom of your official transcript, you will see the record totals. You will notice that this section includes totals for credit earned at Alexander College and credit transferred to Alexander College. You will also notice the acronym CGPA, which means Cumulative Grade Point Average. This is the cumulative or combined or average result of all terms. your CGPA does not include grades for courses at the preparatory level. For example, English for academic purposes. These courses are usually numbered lower than 100. For example, 099 or 098. If you have transferred credits from another institution to Alexander College, the accepted credits will be displayed near the top of your transcript, above any courses that you have taken at Alexander College. Please note that the grades for transferred courses are not included in the calculation of CGPA. This is indicated by the blank field in the grades column. If you have been issued a credential by Alexander College, for example, an associate's degree, your credential and the date that the credential was awarded will be displayed at the bottom of the document. Section 3. Frequently asked questions. Finally, let us review some of your most frequently asked questions.
Question 1. I recently applied to transfer credit to Alexander College from another institution. Why is the transfer credit not showing on my transcript yet?
Transferred courses will appear on your transcript after the transfer credit application process has been complete, and you have been notified of the outcome. The transfer credit process can take a minimum of 2 to 3 weeks or a maximum of 6 to 8 weeks, depending on which institution you are transferring from and which courses you wish to have evaluated.
Question 2. I am currently taking some courses at Alexander College and applying to transfer to another institution. When will my final grades show on my official transcript?
Final grades will appear on your transcript, both the unofficial and the official, after they have been submitted to the college by your course instructor. It usually takes about a full 1 to 2 weeks after you have written a final exam for a course to receive a final grade. If you have questions about when to expect your final grades to be submitted, please consult your course instructor. We suggest that you check your unofficial transcript to make sure your grades are available prior to placing your order for an official transcript.
Question 3. I have just applied for graduation. Should I also order a transcript?
It is not necessary to order an official transcript if you have already applied for graduation. If your application for graduation is approved, we will prepare a package of documents for you which will include an official transcript.
Question 4. I have recently applied for graduation and noticed that my program GPA is different from the cumulative GPA shown on my transcript. Why?
The calculation of your program GPA is done by academic advising and is calculated only using grades for those courses that are being used to fulfill program requirements. It does not take into account your grades for courses that are not being used to meet program requirements. Your cumulative GPA, on the other hand, is calculated based on your entire academic record of grades, whether or not the course was used to meet program requirements.
Thank you for watching Alexander College's tutorial on transcripts. If you have any further questions about your transcript or any information mentioned in this tutorial, please contact the Office of the Registrar by emailing studentrecords@alexandercollege.ca.